Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Crunch time, defense. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Gronk, so tough to cover. Sometimes the flag's going to come out.
His size and his ability create a lot of these pass interference calls. If you're trying to go through him to get to the ball, that's almost impossible, and he benefits on the play.
On 1st down, Brady. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Coverage there by Kevon Seymour.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Let's go, Pete, tighten up. Let's go. 72. Hey, Alabama.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. From the gun, Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And the Eagles have recovered. That play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where you burn it. 6 figures every year.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. This is caught by Jackson. Past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 75 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? On 2nd down, it's Jones. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Make that now 3 straight 2-yard gains.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Here we go, here we go. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Hey, what's the ball, what's the ball? Hey, 66. Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check. Hey, both 66. Hey, 66.
They do go for it. It's Brady. Complete. He finds Brady. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
Hey, check Mike 50. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. You can't block me. You can't block me.
From the gun, it's Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Brady now on 1st down. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable, and there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Looking deep now for McCoy. And he fires one that's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Complete.
Deshaun Jackson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Jake Elliott on for the point.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kevon Seymour. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
By the Eagles. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
And incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll bite, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. This is caught at the 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin. 56 yards. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
On for the point after.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. 45 for Mike. Watch your slant. Watch your slant. Watch your slant.
60.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
54 Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. If you don't get the ball, you think you don't get this?
Second down. Here's Hurts. Looking for Rager again. This time he's got him. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, Philadelphia.
Okay, ready? Mike 54. Okay, just like that. Just like that. Mike 54. Mike 54. Back to 60. Back to 60. Check, check, check. 18.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught by Jackson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Eagles first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 39 yards. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Eagles 35, Buccaneers 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark, some...
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Davion Taylor just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Open man has got one. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Brady, and that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Coverage there by Kevon Seymour.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Throwing again. Brady. Throw left side complete. It's McCoy. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down. Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey, check it. Sugar, sugar. Check. Shadow. Check it, reload.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They're trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Antonio Brown, 28 yards. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
Makes the score Eagles 35, Buccaneers 14.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
17-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 14.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
Philadelphia.
On 1st down, Hurts. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Complete.
Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab. And the Eagles add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. It's a party now. Hey, check Mike 21.
To throw again. Brady looking downfield for Godwin. He's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Mills. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
I'm coming after you. Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm coming for you, Mom. Mike 5. Check.
Throwing is Hurts. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Eagles 49, Buccaneers 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Brady to throw. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Let's get there. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Stay with your man. Hey, check.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
4 yards. That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, 66.
Brady now on first down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
I'm going to come back to you. Hold 50. Slam.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Hey, let's get easy.
Brady will try again on second down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Yo. Hey, check Mike. Sugar. Check Mike 21. I'm here all day. Hey, check Sugar.
To throw on third down, Brady. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
49.
Extra point up and good by Suckup, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We know these guys play.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, I'm off to the airport. Charles will be on I-4 back to Windermere as we say so long from Tampa.
Have a nice trip. I'll be home before you even take off.
Lucky.